Mistakes have been made.
Mistakes have been made. Yes. I left that filter on. Probably the best thing to say, I suppose. Oh boy. Hair is definitely fuzzier than appeared in the mirror. You know, when you see it from the side. Ta-da. So the answer is to mess it up even more. Rather than fix it. There we go. That's better. Or worse. Depends on your perspective. Alright, so we're playing .hack. It's been a couple months. We're playing .hack Outbreak. I was supposed to say mutation. Infection, Mutation, Outbreak, and Quarantine are the first 4 games. They're very, very difficult to go back to after enjoying the quality of life features that GU brought to the table. Like, GU is just so much better mechanically. But I am nostalgic for these games, and I'd like to finish playing through them. It's been a couple months since I last stepped into this one. My goal was to, like, chill on the main story for a bit and level up Ryoko and Wise Man. And so that's what we're going to do some more of this time, I imagine. I'm going to go look at my everything. Let's see. So as you can see, we're level 65. I believe this cap's at 80? 70 or 80, something, you know. We'll find out what the level cap is. Point is that, you know, like, Ryoko is down at 63. Wise Man is at and I are at 65, but really we want to get a little closer to 70 before we push the main story, and that's something we're going to do. I don't remember what my setup was or what I was doing. I believe if we go over and look at my skills, I have Gale of Swords and Thunderclaws. So what I probably have in my inventory is a weapon switch. Yeah, I can go with water, thunder. Yeah, so I can change between different spells based on which armor I'm using. Yeah, there you go. The Saint Cross for Zakujat Rujat. Then basically what we're doing is we have these different armors we can swap between to use different skills, and as long as we have all of them, we can easily cast magic, whatever magic we need to cast. Now, as I said, we're not really going to be progressing the main story today. I, for the most part, need to stay awake. It's like 4:50 a.m. here, and I need to stay awake for like another 3-ish hours until like the stores open and stuff. So, yeah, nothing's open at 5 a.m. At least nothing I want is open at 5 a.m. So, I need to stay awake until the stores open, and we're using this as a vehicle to do that. So, let's see. Word list. Word list is where you get quest-related areas, but we're just going to use random until we find something that is 65, like slightly above 65, like 66 would be preferable. 68's pushing it a little bit, 69's right out. Let's see here. Hello, hello. 69, of course. Oh, what the hell. We'll push 68 and probably die a horrible death. It'll be fun. Yeah. There is a good chance of us dying here. It's great. All right. Desert. Let's go try fighting one of the monsters after we pick up some Oh No melons.
Oh, no melons.
Yep. Oh, we have so many Oh No melons. Wait. We're being ambushed. Caster first. Caster first. Okay. Looks like Ryoko's almost dead. I'm gonna go ahead and tell everyone to use skills. And rather than... Let's see. Looks like everyone has good everything. I was gonna say health. Recovery drink on Ryoko. And we're gonna go ahead and immediately use data drain on the Dark Maiden that has been Made vulnerable. Here we go. I'm actually finishing up the old coffee from the maid stream. And the event, anyone's wondering, I do actually have, what do you call it? The VTuber avatar that I could use if I wanted to. But I don't really. Not right now, anyway. Yeah. Anyway. Just using up all the coffee I got. Okay. The virus core we got was a waste of my time. Everyone uses first aid. I slashed this enemy. Damn. She died instantly to all rep. What a shame. Okay. Let's immediately go ahead and use Gale. Yes. Got it. Gale of Swords. My goodness. Let me see here. What was this? Alrighty then. Moving along. It's dead? Good. So, this is .hack Mutation. It's the third of 4 games that predate the, what do you call it? .hack GU, which is the one on Steam. And so, the story goes directly from game to game, and it's honestly a crime that you can't, my goodness. Weird shit there. Neptunia games? I have a couple, but I've never played them. Yes. Okay, let's get going.
Oh no, melon.
Oh no, melon. What happened? Whoop, hold on. Oh, jeez. Skills. Okay. Just have to kill. Whoa. Wise Man's already dead. Holy crap. Looks like everyone needs to have first aid up, like, all the time. The fact that this eyeball has killed Wise Man that quickly is quite terrifying. No cat ears? I mean, if I really wanted to, I could do this. Let me see here. What's going on with this? Hold on. I'm looking for .hack. It isn't listed on my thing. Hold on. .hack, there you go. Fixed. Good. My goodness. Alright. Seriously, though. What? Yeah, we can't be here. This area is gonna wreck us. Unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead and activate a speed charm and just get the hell out of here. We are leaving, in fact. I know exactly what to do. I'm gonna run into the dungeon. Yeah, I'm gonna zoom into the dungeon. Fuck! Okay. Go into the dungeon. And then I need to zoom back out. So, yeah. Good. What are we saying? Oh, yeah. Hop back out here. Jace! There's an enemy spawn point right outside the dungeon. This is too high level for me, unfortunately. So, all right. Stop. Let's hit a button. Need to pause as soon as we get out. Fuck. There's no way to get out from here. I just have to use the speed charm and run. Everyone's dying. This is horrifying. Okay. Looks like I might be able to kill them here. Let me see. Not Gale of Swords. What is it weak to? It's weak to lightning, so Ride On. Yeah, a few Ride Ons should take care of it. Good. It's almost dead. One more hit. Okay. Once this one is dead, we can gate out. Oh, jeez. Wise Man's about to go down. I need to use healing potion. Should do it. 2 healing potions specifically. Yeah. I don't want to end up inside the dungeon. Okay, we're good. We can leave now. Yes? Combat over? Combat over. And let me get out. Let me get out. Underrail? I've not played the expansion of Underrail. I've only played the base game. See here. Ba-ba-bum. Okay. We're back at base, having gotten our ass kicked. Okay, we'll save here. I'm looking at the playtime for it keeps the playtime for each game when you import the file from the previous game. So, you know, 74 hours is not that bad considering this is the 3rd game in the series. Yeah, let's look at something like 65. Not 69's too. Oh, 56. Nope. 62. I'm trying to find a random one. I could build an area. 65 may be where we have to go. It'd be nice if I could get a 65 wood element area. You know what? We'll just try building an area ourselves. Let's go with bursting, forbidden, holy ground. No. Let's see. Try corrupted holy ground. No. It's all the areas are procedurally generated based on this. Sleepy stream. Yes, I need to stay up for like 3 more hours until places open so that I can go out. And I really just want to sleep. 68. Wood element. Billowing Oblivious Aquafield. Let's give that one a try. Hell yeah. All right. Gotta do one more thing. I'm here. Oh, nice. We are instantly in combat. The moment I stepped away to do something, it's like, oh, by the way, the instant you enter that area, pain and death. Enjoy yourself. All right. Yeah, I'll be heading out in about 3 or 4 hours, most likely. We'll see. Depends on how early the wife is going to get up. She's got a different work schedule today, so we're gonna go shopping and stuff, you know. All right. Whoop. Okay, that thing is magic tolerant. It cannot be damaged by magic at all. But we can hit it with Thunder Coil. That's not great. I'd like to get what it's weak to. I need to hit first aid. Yeah. Okay. She's about to get wrecked by that thing. Yeah, she's dead again. Hopefully she's not dead when the enemy dies, and then she'll get EXP. Let's see how much she gets. 130, we get 80. That's A-okay. My goodness. So the way the Dot Hack series works is there is a Japanese cartoon called Dot Hack's Sign. And Dot Hack's Sign is the prequel. Then Dot Hack Infection starts like minutes after the ending of Dot Hack Sign. After that, it's Infection, Mutation, Outbreak, and Quarantine. And what you do is you import your save file from one game to the next, and it's basically the same game, just with a few added features and more story. So I would honestly say if they tried to do that today, people would scream bloody murder. This is a ripoff. You're milking your consumer base. Would absolutely be true. Absolutely be true. That didn't stop me from getting the games back then, though. You know. Anyway, after the .hack, after those games, there was a series called .hack Twilight Bracelet you can ignore. And then .hack Roots. And Roots is the one that sets up the .hack GU series. And .hack GU is 3 games long. And each individual .hack GU game has more content than the 4 previous games put together. That's how much better GU is. Now, GU is on Steam in a single package, all 3 games bundled together. You can get it it's called .hack GU Recode on Steam. It's pretty good. Much better than these games. It's very, very hard to go back to these games now because of all the quality of life updates that GU got over everything else. But I'm playing this for nostalgia purposes mostly, and then we'll break into GU afterward. This is a multi-month-long campaign of gaming, so, you know, it's not anything that's going to happen today or tomorrow. It's just something that whenever I feel like I'm having an off day and I don't have enough time to, you know, play Morrowind or Oblivion the whole day, I go with one of these smaller games. You should watch .hack Sign. .hack Sign is a lot of talking heads. You may find it a little on the boring side. Like, people stand around and they talk a lot. I happen to like it very much, but I am cognizant of its failings as a show. Like, if you're looking for action, there's maybe like 2 or 3 action scenes in the whole 26 episode run. It's mostly an artistic, moody exploration of an MMORPG that a character is stuck in. It's the main inspiration for Sword Art Online was .hack Sign. Yeah. Yeah, the main character is stuck in an MMO. This creature is magic tolerant and uses fire, so what I need to do is change out my equipment and try to find something, that water element. There we go. Shin should do it. So if we use Shin, we should be able to do... Yeah, I can't do magic, so it's got to be like Storm Rage. That's better. Okay. And mostly they just need to keep healing each other or they're gonna die. Gotta keep going, Storm Rage. Yeah, I just need to keep her alive the entire time. This thing is irritating, but I don't have any non-magical water attacks. I have the ability to do data drain now. I'm not going to because I'm trying to farm for EXP. Well, that means this thing has to die. Good, it's dead. That's right. Good. Ryoko just leveled up. That's great. I don't know how many of that specific creature I can stand, though, unless I get some water skills. Let me go ahead and look at my equipment again to figure out what's going on with this Vec. No, this one doesn't have any. Marrow, Scale of Swords. Yeah, it looks more and more like Fishkin would be the way to go. Because Tempest Strike isn't going to do anything. Text box menus. Well, this is supposed to be an MMORPG. It's not. It's a single-player game where you control, like, you're playing alongside of NPCs that act like other players.
Yes, how may I help you? Because of you, I no longer get lost.
You can trade items with them based on an approval rating.
Now then, what can I do for you?
He voices Spike Spiegel in the Toonami version of Cowboy Bebop.
We could make a trade, if you like.
Yep. But, yeah, this is supposed to be an MMORPG, but, and there's a main story, I'm just not doing it right now. I'm trying to level up these characters so that the story sequences are much easier to survive. This thing being magic tolerant, fucking horrifying. Terrible. Yeah. I wish there was a way to get rid of its magic tolerance. Let's see. We'll give something a try. No, I don't have anything that can really lower it, so what I'll do is lower its physical defense. Oh, we're dead. We're dead already. Any griefer characters? That's .hackgu. There are some jerks in this, but they are just jerks. .hackgu, the main character, before shit went down, his whole shtick in the game is he went around killing people who killed other players. He would kill griefers, basically. That was his original shtick. But then he gets pulled into the main plot and stuff changes. Which makes sense. Okay, Mage's Soul. Yeah, this is just a bad area, I think. I'm gonna have to re-roll. I'm gonna kill this creature first, and then we're gonna go try to find a better area. This monster type is not ideal because I'm built for magic, lots and lots of magic, and only being able to use my dual blades is suboptimal. So I thought maybe we'd run into other creatures, but that's just not happening. So we're gonna gate out and try to roll a different area. Alternatively, we could try to push the story a little bit. We are higher level than we were when we were getting our ass kicked so long ago. But I'd still like to try to push it. Okay, let's see. This is level 62. Let's double check our stats specifically. Not party. If I had to pick my favorite characters, hold on. We're gonna disband the party real quick and go.
Thank you for today.
Quite a worthwhile adventure.
Good. So if we go over to party, my favorite characters in this game happen to be Gardenia. You can see if we invite her, you can hear her voice acting.
It's you. I'm on my way.
Gardenia, I don't know, there's just something about her that I really like if we go over and talk to her.
What?
And her expansive dialogue.
I have nothing to say.
Yeah. That's right. And look at that very, very happy face she's got in her portrait there. You know? That, yeah. Anyway, aside from that, there are other interesting characters. Balmung is a good one. He is one of the legendary characters who cleared like a big thing in the game back when the level cap was lower. And so he was, he's hailed as a legendary hero. And, you know, he got his ass kicked recently, so he's agreed to party up with us. But the other legendary hero was Orca, and he unfortunately was put into a coma at the beginning of the game. And it's the idea that if you die in the game, you die for real. Yes. It's, what do you call it? He basically introduces you, does the tutorial, and then he gets killed by a very specific monster, which uses a skill that, in the game, that puts him into a coma in real life. And it's this idea that we're trying to get down to, figure out what was going on, and wake everybody up who was in comas, supposedly. That is not an extremely viable goal, but we're trying to do it anyway. That's what's going on. The system administrator, Leos, is tried to ban us from the game because we have cheat powers, and he couldn't. He was physically unable to ban us, so he tried to delete our character and couldn't delete our character. So he tried to give us items that would fuck up our stats so we'd stop playing, and they didn't work. So the system administrator has finally just decided, okay, we'll try to figure out what's going on. But he's spent like 90% of his runtime trying to undermine us, which is funny. And we're gonna go to the desktop really quick. We're logging out. Okay. So if we go out to the desktop. Yes, of course I got a gardenia wallpaper. Why wouldn't I? But, yeah, you can switch, go to, not data, but, the audio player has both all the game cinematics, and, let me see here. I think it was that one there. You can just watch all the cinematics from all the games.
Run. It'll kill you. What the hell? What is this? Something wrong. Nothing works.
But that's Skaith, the creature at the very, very end of the original. Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to be this way. I'm sorry. Get out of here.
Anyway, point is, that is just the, that's like the end of the tutorial in the first game. And, we're in the third game right now. Is there a reason why everyone has tattoos in that setting? They do a lot of world building in .hack.gu, but I don't know about the original series specifically. Like, they don't really explain in-game lore very much. Which is funny, again, because they go to quite a bit of, They take quite a bit of effort in the GU series to explain all of the lore in the world. Let's see. Exposing net porn. You better watch out. Anyway, these are all news articles. But if we go over to mail, you can see the different emails you had with different people, and then they have different dungeons to go visit. You know, stuff like that. And then if you go over to the bulletin board, they, there isn't a new tag right now, but you can actually see just straight up where they show you the new version information, the different, like, you know, like what does Elemental Hit do, things like that, you know, new changes. So it's, interesting. Anyway. That's all I'm saying, is that it's a fake MMO. and you play alongside of NPCs that are representative of player characters. So we go to party. We're gonna grab Ryoko.
Thank you so very much for inviting me today.
And then Wise Man. There's Wise Man.
Why, hello there.
Well, hello there, yes. So, honestly, we need to go find a level 65 dungeon. Screw trying to get to 70. This is a fire field, we're gonna go for it. Yep. I'm not gonna go over my level bracket right now unless we were to find a really good really good setup where we aren't fighting boss monsters, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Not in this bracket anyway. Let's see what we're fighting. These guys are hack and slash. Okay, they aren't killing us very quickly, so I need to move on to the other one. First aid. First aid, okay. Yeah, I leveled up instantly, so this is worth it. Jeez, that guy's being a pain. Okay. He is darkness type, so what I should actually do is switch my weapon out. If we go over to equipment, go to fish skin. Fish skin should be able to use thunder coil. And it'll just melt. See that? Instantly. Because that's a darkness type, and I just used a lightning attack. Which wrecked it. Now that we know we can survive here, we're going to go ahead and use a couple items to help us around. We're going to use a fairy orb so that we can seal the magic portals. Those are spawn points for enemies. Then we're going to cast a bunch of buffs on ourselves. So basically we're going to use warrior blood, knight blood, hunter blood, hermit blood, beast blood, wizard blood. That buffs all our stats. As far as Ryoko goes, she won't be using a whole lot of magic, so we're just going to give her the physical skills. They're just like the first few. Yeah, we don't need to boost her magical attack. We can boost her magic defense, and that's fine. And then we go over to Wise Man, and we boost his magical attributes. We don't need to give him any physical stuff other than defense, because he just can't use it, so... there we go. Everyone's nice and boosted. I'm going to give myself a speed charm so I can run really fast. And then we're going to start closing magic portals. So, everyone else will kind of lag behind me a bit, but that's a-okay. I just opened up a trap and got poisoned. That's unfortunate. Well, that's what the anecdote's for, and, you know, in the future I will pay attention to the chest color before clicking accept. You have to disarm the trap with a fortune wire. Okay, first things first. I'm gonna tell everyone to use skills. And, yeah, I'm not getting murdered by these guys, so this is good. These enemies are darkness type, so if I use Thunder Coil, I can hit both of them. And just watch them, not melt, but definitely get hurt. Again, Thunder Coil. Okay. Just gotta heal, good. One more of those guys should be... yeah, they are healing, that's fine. Okay. These enemies specifically are fire types, and they are not magic immune. So we're actually going to go ahead and use the water type, which is Ruzot. And that's going to hurt the fire guy pretty badly. I should probably switch targets. Okay, I noticed that there is a third enemy that I didn't notice. Back over there. I have to kind of pay attention to that. He may start doing massive amounts of damage. He may not. We don't know. Meruzot, yes. These are different types. Okay. This enemy specifically is a darkness type. So I'm just going to be able to spam right on and kill it. If you ever wondered why Raichu in Pokemon was called Raichu, it's because Rai is lightning, so yeah, Raijin. Rhydon, bam. So, Rhydon is a lightning attack. Congratulations on leveling up. Be on your guard. But seriously. Mage's Soul. I gotta move closer. Oh, he dead? He dead already. Ah. Okay. Stop. We're gonna keep closing portals. No problem. Looking around. So basically, we're earning experience points to challenge harder areas and repeat the process. This is a darkness type enemy, so again, I'm just gonna use Thunder Coil. If all of these guys are darkness type enemies, I'm just gonna wreck them pretty quickly. That one's already dead. I need to heal myself, which I have plenty of healing potions for, no big deal. Then we tell everyone to use skills. Yeah, this one's easy. He's weak to physical, actually. So hacking him up into bits is easier than expected. That chest over there needs a fortune wire to disarm the trap.
We could make a trade, if you like.
Wrong button. There we go. Harpo attire. I don't know anything about that. Okay. This one's a fire type, so we just spam water. Maros should do it. Maros isn't good enough. Let's try Ruzot instead. Yeah, Ruzot's definitely more mana efficient. Okay. Let's go. My goodness. All right. My goodness. So what was saying? Fortune wire there. You liking the fluidity of combat? Combat isn't really physically different from old Oblivion. What's happened is they've added feedback to where you can see the impact of your hits, and even against walls. Like if you go hit a wall, you'll see where your blade connects with the wall, and it'll leave a mark. Instead of just being like a generic damage dispenser, you know, like in the vanilla game. Sorry, in old Oblivion, if you're like you're waving a fairy wand around, making damage happen, you know, as opposed to this where it oh, hold on, gotta pay attention. This one is water type, yeah. There's that. I just have to tell everyone to use skills. Oh damn, she got slapped hard. Wow. Holy crap. Okay. Got rumble on the handheld? Yeah, it makes sense. No, this is an this game is a fake MMORPG. This is the third out of the 4 original Dot Hack games. And what do you call it? You have a party of NPCs. It acts like an MMORPG. There actually was a real MMO called Fragment, and it was shut down. There is a emulated server where you can go play with other people in this engine. It's just multiplayer. Yeah, okay. This guy right here, we're gonna hit him with Thunder Coil. Melee. Same deal. Good. That one over there. Pretty easy. We just tell everyone to use skills. And then I hit it with Rhydon, which is a lightning bolt from the heavens. And see how it's already dead. He was one shot by my Rhydon. I was expecting to have to, you know, hit him 4 or 5 more times. You burnt yourself out on RPGs during the proceed. Yeah. I ended up picking up all 4 of these basically at the same time. Which, they were more or less on sale in a bundle. And, I appreciated that. I think it would be a ripoff if you were to buy these one by one in the time they came out. Yeah, with Gale swords. Yep. Give me a second here. Trying to see what's going on. Okay. Forgot what button I was hitting. There we go. Yep. Okay. So, fortune wire there. Water beast. Don't remember that one. Anyway, our goal here is to clear the field. Hello. What I'm doing right now is, I'm just trying to stay up until the stores are open. That's more or less it. Okay, it looks like we got a horse. Should be fine. We'll just use Thundercoil. Actually, you know what? Change of plans. Let's give everyone first aid. Or have everyone use first aid. And then I'm going to use Ride On that guy in the background. Just going to snipe him. Good, he's dead. We don't have to worry about him anymore. He's weak. Easy to kill. You only saw shows like, what time is it? It's like almost a little after 5:30. 5:34 it looks like. You almost finished .hack GU? Yeah. .hack GU is great. It's really, really hard to go back to these old games. The originals. After GU made so many changes. Good changes. Yes, it's early, correct. I need to stay awake until the store's open. I can go take a nap after we get home. But, yeah. But, it's almost dead. It's dead. More EXP for us. Okay. Let's see. The moon. What else? Fortnite got Cowboy Bebop stuff. That's funny. But yeah. I saw the funniest thing, which I felt really represented me. Like, you know, they talk about how being represented matters. I think I found this Wikipedia link that best explains how I feel about myself. It really fits, I think. There we go. But yes, caffeine is good. Okay. Yeah. Now then. Onwards and sideways.
Twilight onion.
Oh, shit. Was just thinking, I have, I'm capped on Oh No Melons, but I have plenty of space for Twilight Onions. Yes. Okay. Ruzot. Just spam Ruzot. Let's kill that guy really quick with Ride On. 2 shots should do it. 2 hits, kid. 2 hits. Sorry, 1 hit. I got a crit, and it just destroyed him instantly. This is fine. Okay, treasure chest. Oh, give up the fool? Yes. Definitely give up the fool. Crack this one open. Flowing robes. Now, let me see here. Yeah, you were talking about how, speaking of representation, you found a proper nude mod for Oblivion Remastered. That's funny. That's really funny. But, yeah. Holy crap. Let me see what else we got going on here. All right, should be fine. We're going to go and kill. We've got like 5 more portals to close. And we can go in the dungeon and be very silly. Okay, that thing is weak to water, so Bruise that. You're still playing Oblivion Remastered? No. Go check out the final Oblivion Remastered stream. It's titled The End. And everything will be revealed there. It was a damn good stream, too. Had a lot of fun. This thing heals itself. It's actually a real pain. Okay, it's dead. More importantly, we're gonna hit with Thunder Coil. Yeah, this guy who rode up to us. We got him. Yeah, Minicart Cameron's Paradise was just a delight to play through. The way I did it anyway. Here, actually have a clip I can hit, which really goes well to kind of explain things. If I do a, yeah. Let's see, right click, volume mixer. Just gonna tell this one to be quiet for a second. There we go. My goodness. It was, go over here, was called yeah, I've got it. I just needed to get to the right page. I was going to the wrong page. I was like, wait a second. This page doesn't have what I'm looking for. But yeah, if we go over past, okay, here we go. So this explains the experience at the very end. Just watch.
So, the cat's paw of the Septims arrives at last. You didn't think you could take me unawares here, of all places, in the paradise that I created. Look now upon my paradise. Gaia Alata in the old tongue, a vision of the past and the future.
And I do the entire dungeon like that. I roleplay walk through the whole thing. I don't run. Yeah. Through the whole final dungeon, up to the final boss. I just walk, and when an enemy comes up, I just destroy it. Yep. Let me see here. Anyway, it's really silly. Oh yeah, we did Shivering Isles. We did everything. Whoops, let's see. You said poor Daedras. Poor everything. Poor Dramora. Poor Atronox. Poor Spider Daedra. Poor cultists. Rip in terror until it is done. Yeah. Okay. Let me see here. Yes. The only other thing is you were talking about anime called what do you call it? You were talking about like your first anime stuff being Cowboy Bebop. I just posted. Unfortunately for me, I saw the whole VHS fan subbed Wedding Peach series only a few months after the show wrapped up in Japan. So this was unfortunately one of my formative series. Yeah. And as a result, I kind of have this memory of this character permanently in my head. That shot right there, her looking back, I will never be able to forget that for the rest of my life. Yes. I mean, what really messed with me was, what do you call it? If I had to really nail down very specific series, it's El Hazard, the Magnificent World, which was an isekai. That one definitely had me think and feel things. And then, of course, Ranma 1/2, the, what do you call it, the comedy. Those were both formative series as well. But El Hazard looks pretty innocuous when you're first watching it. And then, if I had to pick one of my absolutely ridiculous fixations, though, it would be the Sailor Starlight's characters in Sailor Moon. They're a boy band. All right. Damn. Heal. Get guns up wouldn't do much. You gotta do Ruzat. Yeah. Damn, these guys are healing themselves. Yasura Yatsura is way better than Ranma. Yes. No, I agree. I agree. Those obnoxious aliens, starring Lum and, what's his name? I forgot the boy's name, but I remember Subaru. Point is that it's a better series, but that isn't the comedy was good in Ranma 1/2, but it was the premise, the curse shenanigans that I was more fixated on at the time. Honestly, if you really want a good one, check out Maison Ikoku. That one's a spectacular series if you're looking for something on from the era of Ranma 1/2. Maison Ikoku is just great. Okay, we got 3 more portals to close, and then Twilight Onion.
Twilight Onion.
Yes. Not sure I've seen a whole lot of Twilight Onions. Okay. Let's get going. Tons of levels. It's a grindy game. You can, for the most part, play through the campaign and not level up, but you have to be good at the game. And you have to pick optimal gear and characters and stuff. I prefer to play casually, and oddly enough, casually means grinding for levels. Okay, we need to use Thunder Coil here. Need to do first aid, then do a healing potion, and then immediately Thunder Coil. Good. They're both dead. Leveled up, good. Have a look at the setup here. So he's level 67. She's level 65. Good. Pretty sure 70 is all we need to be more or less done with this. Fuck. This ain't gonna work. I need to ride on this one. Second ride on should finish it off. All field portals open. Excellent. We don't have to worry anymore. Everyone use first aid. I will use Thunder Coil. Killing that little Doulahan there. Doulahan's almost dead. He's called a nightmare, but you know, almost. Yep, we got him. Cool. Thunder Coil. Too bad. Got him. Alright, all the field portals are open. We can go try the dungeon now. I mean, we could try the dungeon right away. I just really wanted to get those levels. So, another chest. Disarm the trap. Resurrects. You have 99 resurrects. Give up resurrect. Ryoko!
Yes, how may I help you?
I'm gonna give you like 30 resurrects in case I get some more. Yeah. Enjoy 30 resurrects.
Thank you very much. I'll treasure this always.
Ah, you got Gardenia's line, yes. Exactly. Into the portal. Okay. Let me see here. Before we go any further, we're going to buff ourselves. What I'm gonna do is stop here. And we're gonna use a fairy orb to scan the whole floor. There is an encounter in the next room. So I'm going to immediately use buffs. All the buffs. Makes things much easier. Okay. Same deal there. Warrior Blood. Ryoko really only uses physical skills. She does benefit from magical defense, of course. But in the same way, Wise Man only really uses magical skills. He doesn't use physical at all. He's a quote-unquote wave master. The Nightblood. Okay, here we go. Everyone's buffed. They're going in. Better chest. Fair enough. I will exchange Flame Blast for the death. Give up the death.
Bearcat egg.
You can always use more Bearcat eggs. Break that and move on. Dungeon crawling. Oh, it's two of these guys. Right on, you are dead. Glorious. Well, that was a quickly cleared encounter. The level increased, good. That is exactly what we want, okay. The Hanged Man, get out. Hello, Hellstorm. I'm gonna go this way.
Meruzat.
Meruzat, yes. Oh shit, that thing resurrects. Okay, what needs to happen then Yeah, if we get 2 of those, it's gonna be a real pain, because they can resurrect each other. So we'll figure things out. I may have to order my party to split up and attack different targets. At which point, I will hard focus and try to kill one myself. But yeah, we'll probably have to split the party if we get 2 of those guys at the same time. In any case, for now, let's see what kind it is. It's a fire type, which means water. Yeah, we're gonna order everyone to use Wonder Battle. And then I'm going to immediately, whoops, I'm gonna immediately die. First aid, everybody. Holy crap. Is Wise Man one of the main characters in GU? I forgot what his name is. He's something different. Now I'm curious. Who is Wise Man in GU? God, hack. Now, because I do not remember. Now, let's see. I'm looking up Wise Man right now. Okay. He's Yoda. Yoda. He's not Yoda. He's Yatta. He's the fucking leader of GU. Yeah, Wise Man is the leader of GU. That makes sense. That's why I like him so much, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. But he is absolutely the leader of GU. I just looked. Yatta. Which means he's got a relationship with Pi. Sorta. Longtime colleagues, at least. Pi's a pretty good character, too. Now it makes me wonder who Pi was. Let's go, okay. Let's see what we're dropping. The moon. Okay. Okay. There's nothing in here. It's an empty room. Continue back this way. Everyone dies. Nightmare. Oh yeah, that nightmare is not strong. And he's alone too. That's perfect. Good. You crushed over Balmo. I mean, he's pretty cool. I appreciate him. Got that whole angelic motif going on. Okay, before we go to the next room, let's make sure we've hit the fairy orb. Yeah, we're fine. I'm backing up, and then I'm going to use... What do we got for wood? We got Rejuxot. Yeah, Rejuxot. That's a mini boss, but thankfully we can take care of him pretty easily by using Rejuxot. He's immune to physical attacks, but that's fine. We're gonna hit him with just repeated Rejuxot, which is... will damage him until he's very dead. Good. What do we get? Our chest. Fortune wire. What do we got? Okay. Figure out what else we're dropping. Knight's Bane lowers physical defense. Yeah, the lovers. We're not using the lovers. Doesn't work too well in this game. It's actually very good in the next game. Sorry, in the GU series. I think we're good to go. Alright. Speed chop. Then, I guess we'll use a couple more. I don't know. Like, I'm thinking I'm gonna wait till the buffs drop off. They haven't yet. They haven't dropped off, and I don't know why. I thought they'd drop off in time with the speed charm, but they haven't. Very confused to what is going on. Let me out! Okay. First things first, there are 2 of these guys. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Yeah. They can heal each other. Or they can resurrect each other, I should say, after they die. So it's one of those interesting... Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, crap. I am very dead. Okay, we got Rip Main. God, this is horrifying. Terrifying. Okay. First things first. I'm going to use a soul. Mage's soul? Yes.
Rip Main.
Rip Main. Okay, so he's resurrecting. That's fine. What I need to do is reliably hit everybody and make sure they can't take time to resurrect each other. Which they just did. They just resurrected each other. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this normally. These guys are just way too strong. Like, this combination sucks. Thankfully, we have an opportunity. We've killed one of them. Good. And as I said, we had an opportunity and I took it. I'm spamming Thunder Coil to hit both of them. Okay. This one may resurrect its friend. It failed. Good. We won. That was horrifying. We managed to kill all of them. If that happens again, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright. Go ahead and use all our bloods. We were unbuffed for that fight since we got murdered quickly. We did a resurrection cycle where we basically just resurrected each other and managed to pull through, but it was a pain. Okay. Just giving full buffs. Okay. Whatever we have to do, we have to do. No, not Wise Man, though. But we gave Ryoko full buffs. Nightblood, okay. Put on a speed charm. Those get wiped pretty quickly. We're gonna need more of this. Okay.
Or Rurom.
A Rurom. There's only one of this, so it's fine. It's as good as dead. It's fire tolerant, but who cares about that when we can just use Reuzat. Le Rep. Yes. It's Ola Rep now. Actually, listen. All Rep. All Rep. All. Oh no. Let me see here. Right.
Golden egg.
Bam. Restorative. Fuck. Okay, let's go ahead and give Wise Man
Now
like
then.
30 restoratives. Just so that we can start looting those. Maybe 20. That's
Understood. I'll take this for now.
fine. Yes. Take your restoratives, Wise Man. what do we got? Oh, treasure chest. Skills? We're not in a battle. Stupid kite. Leaf blight? No thanks. Looking at what we could potentially get rid of. Let's have a look. Level 30 bone armor. Need to hold on to that bone armor. I'll go fix something in just a second. Give me a sec. Gotta go fix something. All dealt with. And I have received the red vines. I like black licorice more, but these are good. Kind of funny. I mean, this is just strawberry, right? But when you see black licorice, which I like as well, they'll have these Japanese like challenge shows, like where somebody will go on TV and they will be like challenged to eat the most disgusting foods you can think of. And for the Japanese palate, black licorice is considered one of the most vile foods you can have. At least according to mainstream culture.
We could make a trade.
No thanks. I'm gonna open this chest. This way. Aqua hands. 5 flame blast to low aqua hands. Have a look at those. It's a scroll? No, it's not. It's a weapon. Okay, there it is. Never mind. So, water type. Terrible. Terrible. Should be fine. Aqua hands weren't a weapon. Yep. Let me see here. You said, the animated movie Inside Out, the kid getting grossed over broccoli had to be changed to bell peppers because in Japan, children like broccoli. That's funny. Honestly, anyone getting grossed out by broccoli, like, I don't know. I rather like broccoli. Me though. Okay. Okay, here we go. I mean, did they just give kids plain broccoli and nothing else? Didn't you normally put things on broccoli? Don't you cook broccoli properly? I think a lot of the broccoli hate is simply people's inability to cook it properly. There's broccoli hate. Lots of hate for broccoli, yes. Not from me, but from people in general. It is well known in American culture that a lot of people hate broccoli. And it's like, why? It's good food. Dark Guru. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I try to ride on that Dark Guru as well. Wise man's dead. This guy just resurrected the Dark Guru. No delay, I gotta use Ruzat. Not gonna work either. Fuck it, I'm just gonna use melee. Melee! Trying to run away from melee. It does not like what I'm doing. Which makes sense. Okay. Let me see. Right on. Right on, it's just so good. Addressing cultural trends by saying skill issue isn't very helpful. It's funny, but it's also helpful to understand why the masses feel a certain way. Because then you can, you know, explain to them why it's a skill issue. Thundercoil. Fuck it. Thundercoil. Didn't do anything. Melee's better. Just like standard melee hits are better. You said presumably because they didn't grow up eating it? No, no, no. It's the other way around. Like, do I have to eat the broccoli? The little kids say. Which leads me to believe their parents were shit cooks. And so they get traumatized by being forced to eat something that's garbage. And they'll never be able to develop a proper taste for it because all that trauma of being forced to eat bad broccoli is bundled up in the very idea, the very notion of eating broccoli. For them, anyway. That's my guess. You missed the maid outfit? Haha. Having 3 of these guys is Moy Mall. Yep. We're gonna cheat and use data drain on each of these guys. Food is food and serves a purpose. Mentality is nice. but you'd be surprised how many people will retch and actually vomit if they are forced to eat something they don't particularly like. So, no, your entire premise is invalid when it comes to most people. Food-related trauma affects people physically. They don't have conscious control over it. I don't have anything like that, but I've observed it in other people who I'm close to, so. Get this guy. Getting there. Oh, repay. Who's that? I gotta kill that little UFO. It's almost dead. It's dead, good. Oh, it got resurrected. Holy fuck. Okay, I gotta use Thunder Coil. I got them all. Victory is mine, victory is mine. They have been killed. Good. Hello, hello. We're gonna go down. Yeah, whenever I think I'm not gonna have a whole day to play, I like to go back through my rotation and pick up other games. This is Dot Hack Part 3. Outbreak. And I last played it 2 months ago. So I'm very, very happy. My goodness. Now you say you missed the maid outfit, but I mean I do have alternatives. It's not impossible for me to do shenanigans like this. Just saying. Just saying. It's actually a good way to eat or turn down the lights. I gotta open all the portals. We're opening all the portals in the dungeon. Ugh, I hate this one. Okay. He is vulnerable to wood, specifically. So we go over to not Bivakram. It's Rejuk Zot. There we go. Rejuk Zot. As long as we don't get massacred. Oh, crap. Have them heal. Have them heal. You can see that elemental hit. That's basically a crit. He's going to keep using Tornado on me, I think. It's like, attacks don't work on the enemy. That's what she's saying. What she actually means is she should be using magic, but she hasn't been told to. So we select magic, and now she'll actually, you know, do something. All right. My goodness. Conan, what was your next ad? That's funny. The Dark Brosen Hood, yes. True. The Dark Brosen Hood are an evil faction, right? Right on. I just have to keep spamming Rejuk Zot. There's no other way to do this. Wait. Okay, let's try this. Let's try data drain. I want to see what it drops. I have no idea what this guy's gonna drop. The virus core. I don't need a virus core. Okay. Yes. No, it's bad. It's okay. So you're talking about accidentally killing Lucy and LeChance. Let me let you in on another possibility, something way worse. Okay, so in the event that you were to let Lucy and LeChance live, right? You talk to him, and then he turns invisible and walks away. He exits the cell and goes to like an area where he waits for you. And so while he's walking to his waiting room, if he is loaded into the game world, he can actually be killed. What that means is if you happen to be in an alien ruin when you go to sleep, he can actually die to like a trap, like one of those swinging blades or whatever. Yeah, he can die to like a swinging blade, and or like a gas trap or something, and you will be unable to do the Dark Brotherhood because he died to a fucking trap. It's true. It can happen. Just saying. Okay. Yep. Backing up. I'm dead. I'm very, very dead. Rip main. Okay. Don't know if I can do this. They seem to have resurrected that guy at the wrong time. Yeah, he cannot be data drained. What I need to do is systematically data drain these creatures.
Rip main.
Rip main. We might very well get executed. This might be unfortunate. Yeah, I just got killed. Oh, jeez. Okay, first things first. Mage's Soul. Next up. Mage's Soul. Next, we need to use a resurrection. Let's see. What you're hearing is you should go to the cell where he normally goes and just take a nap. Immediately be on the next step. Nah. All you need to do is just go somewhere. He's safe. That's it. Yeah. Like, honestly, the arena's good. You know, any of the inn rooms in the Imperial City are good, so it's up to you. But, I mean, it's not gonna speed him any faster. Yep. Okay. Ah. Nope. Nope. Okay. I can't data drain any of these guys. They are unfortunate. I died instantly to that. I need to be able to use a Mage's Soul and then immediately, if I can kill both of them at the same time, this, like, they'll only be able to revive one. Yeah, they only were able to revive one. So, we were able to take him. He's about to resurrect his friend. Nope, he couldn't do it in time. He was turned around the wrong way. Excellent. Alright. So, that did it. We managed to kill everything in that room. That was horrifying. Oh, well. So, yeah. Anyway. As I was saying. What's up? I just need to get rid of both of those. We'll be fine. Increase your wood element, the game says. I need to fully buff everybody so they don't get one shot by those creatures again. You're not actually getting one shot. You're getting like 6 to 9 shot by a stupidly huge barrage of attacks. But it's because there are so many of them all at once. Okay. Should be fine. Good. Let's go and kill. Oh. I fully buff. It's the guy who's weak to wood. Earthman Drill. Earthman Drill, get magic. Get magic to death. Yeah, it's funny that this is a boss, but it's easier than those little guys we fight. Very silly. Okay. Go ahead and give ourselves a speed charm. Yep. You don't know if you'd want to join a murder cult if their most elite agent casually fumbles into a trap? Unfortunately, that's just Oblivion nav meshing. I get what you mean from a role-playing perspective, but the video game says that this is in fact the most elite guy. Let me see here. Okay. Let me see. That is a wood type enemy, so we just need to use earth. That hurt. This dragon sucks. It's a wood-based dragon. We got him. Hello, hello. We're having fun. We are proceeding through leveling up our characters, plural. We got, what do you call it? Kite, Ryoko, and Wise Man. Hell yeah. It's generally a bad idea to join murder cults or the gods of murder, yes. Failing a performance review usually means bad things you can't walk back from. Yeah, exactly. Another thing, it's actually very common in these, fantasy world murder cults to have someone who wants to settle down, and you have to hunt them to the death because, they're not actually allowed to retire. So you're only useful as long as you're able to kill people. And then afterward, it's like, okay, time for you to retire from life. Let me see. Okay. You said that's how a decent amount of gangs work. You can't leave. Well, yeah, but like the old man, maybe gets taken care of. Community. Okay, here we go. Oof. We're gonna go use magic. Just gotta spam Rajukzot on these guys. Yep. Rajukzot. Old orc. I am old. It says 30-year-old orc. It would be wrong for me to take wives at my age, so I'm to die. Like, holy fuck. Old orc. You can go live in Whiterun. It's okay. Chances are you will live for another 50, 60 years. Okay, Aqua Hands. Next. Ah, fair enough. It's just another one of these. Right, shoot aside. We are killing the mini bosses way faster than we kill the normal enemies because they can't resurrect each other. Cool. We got him. Hey, dead. Let me loot. Yes, don't take things too don't take life too seriously. You'll never get out of it alive. Exactly. That was Bugs Bunny who said that, actually. Yep. That is a Bugs Bunny quote. Don't take life too seriously. You'll never get out of it alive. Here we go. To the next level of the dungeon. If you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Thanks, Mario. We have Mario for that, yes. He's a good man. What a rotten way to die. Hold on a second. Let me see. Hold on. Gonna pull up Yogi Bear really quick. Okay.
Hey, Boo-Boo, come into the cave. I got something to show you.
Sure, Yogi. What is... Oh, wow. What is all this, Yogi?
This, Boo-Boo, is our ticket to the good life. Have you ever heard of crypto?
Crypto? Yogi, where did you get all of this?
Don't worry about that. What's important is that this will make us a whole lot of money.
But how?
Glad you asked, my friend. You see, I created an online coin called Picnic Coin. And then I get Logan Paul to promote it. And as soon as the coin is worth a lot, I sell everything.
So everyone makes money? Even the investors?
There's always collateral, Boo-Boo.
There you are, Yogi. I was wondering where you... Jeez, oh, Pete's, Yogi. Are you running a crypto scam?
I'm smarter than the average investor.
Well, since you're using the park's power, that money belongs to the park.
The government won't see a penny of my money. Boo-Boo, get out of here.
Okay, Yogi.
Well, Yogi, what's it gonna be?
Well, Ranger Smith, when you get to hell, tell him Yogi sent you.
There you go. Okay. Let's see. We're going to continue where we left off. Cool. Yep. You're ruining the GPU market, Yogi. Yeah, exactly. All right. Fairy Orb. So yes. Yeah, that was before voice AI, believe it or not. Before the AI voice got to the point it is now. All right, let's see. It's, that was just voice acting. Yep. Okay. Warrior. Knight. Hunter. Hermit. Beast. Wizard. The better outfit today? Yes. Yes, we definitely have a better outfit today. That's right. Anyway, let's get going. So, as I was saying, we are going to be using, what do you call it? Warrior, Knight, Hunter, Hermit, then Beast, and Wizard. Perfect. All right. Yeah. It is a little silly. Okay, for Wise Man, we want to use Wizard. Then Beast. Hermit. And then Knight. We don't need Hunter or Warrior there. If everyone's fully buffed, I just need to use a Speed Charm and we'll go in and we'll fight monsters. Monsters, I say. I see where the God statue is. I'm gonna go for it right now. Just gonna skip toward it. That's a dragon. Okay. There we go. My goodness. Hands don't exist. Hands don't exist. Live long and get fucked is more like it. Yeah. Hands don't exist. Seriously. Ha. Okay. Let's go. What do we got here? We need to use Giganzot. Giganzot. Keep a nice distance. Use first aid. We just need to spam Giganzot. Yeah, this is super painful. I'm watching as she's getting her ass kicked, but if the heals spam continues, we should be fine. We almost got him. Okay. Everyone's healed? Good. I see where the God statue is, so we just need to skip to that room. One more fight, and the dungeon loot will be ours. I can't wait to not use it. Oh, wait. It's not even a fight. It's a treasure chest. Hell yeah. Okay. So, I gotta go up here. Use fortune wire. Last time I forgot to use the fortune wire. It was not a good time. Odison soul. Crazy stuff. Okay. This should be the statue. Yes. I know what the map looks like. Hell yeah. Sand. Ivory frigate. Scarab. Okay. Do I want to give up the scarab? No. No, I don't. I want to replace Leaf Blight with the scarab. Yes. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. How much further? Looks like 4 more portals, something like that. Okay. Oh. That's easy. We just need to hit the target with a lot of... Oh, no, 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 no. It's a dragon. An earth dragon. Sorry, a wood dragon and an earth titan. So, kill the titan first. I really hope we can take care of this before it becomes a problem. Yeah. Rajuksot. So to keep spamming Rajuksot. Then use first aid. So we never had a world as online, The world is an online MMO. Yeah. I mean, Fragment exists, and you can play on a private server for it. But it never blew up. It was never popular. Yeah, you're right. It would have been great if they had done a modernized take on it, because there's a lot they could have done. You can download the Japanese version of Fragment. There's a translation patch and everything. And you can... The emulator has, like, a private server connection it can do. So you can just play it online. I'm so glad that dragon got stuck. This would have been really painful if there were two of them. Okay, first things first. Go ahead and use a mage soul. Everyone use magic. We got him. Cool. Alright, dragon's next. Can I hit the dragon through the wall? If I can, it'll be stupid. Giganzai. Okay, the game just wants me to cheat. I think, never mind. The dragon can breathe through the wall. Okay, fair enough. Mr. Dragon. Yeah. I love how one of the skills sounds like gone wrong. Yeah. All rep. But yeah. The moment I thought, oh, we're fine, no problem. Then the dragon just breathed on me. It was great. Alright, let's see. Pain. Pain is what this is. Artisan soul. Yeah. Everyone needs magic. Then Giganzai. Yeah, this is fine so far. Everyone get first aid, please. Thanks. Okay. Almost got him. He down. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Got a level. Hell yeah. All right. Give me a sec. All right. There we go. Fine. Jeez. No, I wouldn't expect the maid outfit to return until the 27th. I'm planning on doing the Occult Crescent content in 14, and that's gonna be like probably either a day or a week. I don't know how long, however long it'll take to do all the content they have provided. I'm gonna play the hell out of it. I'm really looking forward to the Occult Crescent. But I figure I'll be playing 14 quite a bit, one way or the other. Brine of God. Treasure. It's just a dragon. Gone wrong. That is, yeah, Giganzai. It's a wood dragon. So strange. Good morning. You haven't gotten to the moon since the Oblivion remaster dropped, and now you're playing Expedition 33. You said, oh, you're talking about the new diadem, the crafting content on the moon. Yeah, I haven't done that. I will play that around the same time I'm doing the new Baja. I'll definitely sit down and do all of that. Aircat egg. All right. Antidote. Antidote. Treasure chests. The Hanged Man. Give it up. Give up the Hanged Man. Alright. Your free company says it's a grind. Yeah. But that sounds fun. I mean, the diadem is what got me to do all the crafts. When I realized there was like a giant gathering zone, I just looked at that and said, this is what I'm going to do for the next 2 weeks. Hello, hello. It's a fire type. We can hit him with Maros. Maros takes a lot of mana, but it can hit all three. And we need to go first aid. We need to back the hell up. Good. These guys are going to heal not only themselves, but each other. It's a real pain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate one of them right now. What time is it? It's 6:43 a.m. The stores are not open. Not the ones I want, anyway. What do you think? I have a normal sleep rotation? What's funny is I'm naturally, when I don't have any restraints, I am naturally nocturnal. I will gravitate toward being awake at night, every night. Obviously, things I have to work on, and real-life responsibilities otherwise make that change, but yeah. Whoop. Okay, hold on. Damn it! Hold on. Damn, all around. Have to kill that Astro Prince. It's dead. Another one to kill as well. You guys are a pain. One more data drain. Actually, let's go with the rare drain. This is the big one. Hell yeah. Responsibilities suck. You hate them. Well, you got even more strat. You're a dad. Which means you basically have like 2.5 full-time jobs. My goodness. Why do I need to stay awake? Because I need to shop. I need to go and buy things. I need to spend money in the real world. Sleep schedule is consistent. That doesn't happen. But yeah. Okay. Let's see. Magic. Just have to hit it with the Rejuxut. Just hitting it with wood attacks. It's earth, so it's weak to wood. Need to spread out. There we go. And then I have to drink a potion to restore my magic. And then I will continue to use Rejuxut. Minimize the amount of responsibilities you have, but do not become a cockroach man, where his asbestos tile ceiling falls down and spreads particles everywhere. You know the one. Okay. I think we're good. Go ahead and use a speed charm and look at the rest of the area really quick. Let's see. Okay. I think we're more or less done. I'm just double check. Yeah. We're just gonna use the sprite ocarina and get out of here. Ocarina, go. Transport us out. Did they say it's not good for your health? Not sleeping properly is not good for your health, correct? Okay. It's considered stress by the body. And if you've seen U.S. presidents, the way they age over their 4 years, it's really scary. They practically melt. Okay. That should do it. Okay. Where are we going next? You know what? I'm gonna disband the party and log out.
Thank you for today. Take care.
Quite a worthwhile adventure. Do invite me again.
Okay. I'm gonna log out really quick. Check on something, and then we're gonna log back in. Okay. There's nothing new on the bulletin board. We were talking about a phantom. No, long time no see. No, there's no new messages there. Okay. You remember the lead developer of New World, who aged rapidly? Interesting. Okay. You can change the desktop from the character. Obviously, I go with Gardenia because she's my favorite. Still gonna be using Ryoko and Wise Man for a while though. Log back in. Should be fine. All right. Yeah, I'm surprised. I didn't realize that Wise Man and Yatta were the same. How interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Did the game feels comfy? Yeah, it is. There's a lot to do, but for the most part, you're driven to level up until you're good to do all the story quests. And that's how it works. This is the third game in the series. And they're all basically the same game. They just have a few updated mechanics per game and, you know, additional story each time. Oh, give me a sec. I'm gonna cough. Okay. Let's see. I guess we'll just... Let's have a look at the actual word list here. What is this? Sanjuro wants us to do a level 56 darkness dungeon. Let's find out what Sanjuro's level is. His gear will probably suck. But, Sanjuro's level 65, yeah. Cool.
Oh, it's you. Wait just a minute.
Yeah, but when I say they're basically the same game, what I mean by that is you actually export your character data from one into the next. Like, you're actively bringing your not your party, but your levels and items and skills with you. I mean, your skills come from items, but still, you know. Wise Man, get over here. Yep.
Why, hello there. Give me just a moment. I'll be right there.
Okay. Everyone's here. I'm gonna save the game before we start, but we're gonna go do Sanjuro's quest now. You said emulation is great. Sometimes you pull up your PlayStation 2 and a CRT monitor. It definitely feels different, but I'm going to be honest with you. I've gotten rid of all my CRTs because they give me a headache. It turns out that I was suffering from horrible eye strain growing up because I was using CRTs all the time. And when I switched over to, when I switched over to the LEDs, that eye strain went away. Seriously. This hair is not cooperating. I mentioned that for the last about 4 or 5 years, I've been shaving my head. And I stopped most recently. So, yeah. I kind of need to actually put something on my hair to slick it back. It's too short to style, but too long to leave alone. So it does this. Okay. Back in the 90s, you need a mohawk? Back in the 90s, I had hair going down to my ass. Seriously. It was, I've mentioned this earlier. Yeah, less cutting, more shaving, but yes, she does. No, Strat, it was difficult. Like, I had to start cutting it because the job market just, they would not hire men with long hair. Seriously. Like, there was, at least in that part of California, there was discrimination. And even after I got out of that particular area and I got out of that particular field, my life is completely different. I still ended up cutting it out of habit. There we go. This is the Master Sword Quiz Dungeon. We're going. This is a Sanjuro mission. A loyalty mission. I have no idea why. Okay. The manga with the siblings. Are you talking about the Legend of the Twilight Bracelet show? Because that was really bad. Like, compared to the mainline series, I mean. Are you on Twitch? Almost always on Twitch. Twitch is a mirror. I can't join the chats because Twitch is like, that's against your terms of service. Yep. We're going to ignore everything here. Ah, that's a dungeon entrance. It's a mouth. Crazy. Dreamcast? I've enjoyed the Dreamcast. Back in the day.
Welcome to the Master Sword Quiz Dungeon. There are rooms in this dungeon with questions.
What?
The answers are related to the exit. If you are correct, you will go on. But if you are wrong, you will return to the first room. Well, good luck on getting the Tonosama sword at the bottom.
I don't want to return to the beginning. Let's see. I think it was... Aw. Looking at this because it's weird. I don't remember this at all. I have no memories of it. None. Assuming this is just like pure. Oh, fair enough. Man, Crazy Taxi was great. The Steam version of Crazy Taxi doesn't use the original track because it's licensed music. And as a result, oh fuck. Oh, this sucks. You know what? Screw this then. Gonna reset. Yeah, we're gonna reset, I think. Reset system. There we go. Cool. Cool. Let me see. Data load. Yeah, I screwed something up pretty major. And that was my goodness. Howdy, Strat. I saw your message. I haven't actually seen your Oblivion video yet. Sorry to say. But I can absolutely, positively watch it after I get home. The order of events is I need to, like in an hour or two, I'm going to be called to go and shopping. After we're done shopping, then I get home, and I'd be happy to watch your video then. Going in, we're gonna fix this. I screwed something up. I did not clean my inventory before going to that dungeon, and I realized that I could not loot anything. Skies of Arcadia, yes. I fucking love Gilder. Hold on. Let me go ahead. Like, you mentioned something that is worth just taking a second for. Okay. Pick this up. Should be called. Yes. So, here. People were talking about... Got it. Okay. Skies of Arcadia. Gilder. This guy's name is Gilder.
Come on. Dance for me. With Claudia.
Yeah. It's Gilder is one of my favorite characters in video games. Just for his aesthetics alone. The gunslinger. All right. Let me see here. You turned in during that clip when you were confused? Yes. Let's see what else is going on here. Definitely nostalgia trying to finish up my old Oblivion and my old Morrowind playthroughs before September. Because September is when I would like to do a new Fallout 4 and Skyrim run. Well, I want to... Okay, so you know the way Emil Pagliarulo tweeted out how Nate was the guy who belly laughs as the Canadian gets executed in the Fallout 1 intro? Basically, I want to play as war criminal Nate in Fallout 4. I want to be war criminal Nate. Now, Emil backtracked on that. He said, no, Nate isn't a war criminal. Nate isn't a war criminal. But I'm crystallizing that moment in time before Emil backtracked when he initially introduced war criminal Nate. Okay? I'm going to take that moment before he, quote-unquote, clarified that Nate isn't a war criminal. And I'm going to run with his wife, because his wife was a lawyer, right? She was probably part of, like, the judge advocate and got him found not guilty at the War Crimes Tribunal, right? That's what I'm figuring. Is that's probably how they even got together, you know? Is she got him got his war crimes pardoned, you know? And so basically that's what we're gonna run in Fallout 4. Because I've never done Nuka World, right? I'd like to side with the Raiders for once. There's also mods that enable karma, Fallout New Vegas skills and specials. Like, they basically like put in Fallout New Vegas' systems into Fallout 4. I want to play with that as war criminal Nate. That's what I want to do. And join the Brotherhood of Steel. And then maybe even other things later. But yeah, I'd like to do that on one side, on Fallout 4. On the Skyrim side, I would like to play as an Ohm's Rot Khajiit. Legally, lore-friendly cat girl. Yes. That'd be good. Okay. Anyway, those are the two things I'd like to run in September. I don't know how much time I will have after I actually complete these games, though. So, what do you got there? Let's see. Cool. I'm gonna grab one more quick post. Let me see. You always end up being a stealth archer in Skyrim. Might try a mage cat. Yeah, I'm gonna probably go with like a hammers and spells or something like that. You know? Let's see. Remasters and remakes are being made over new games. It's true. It's absolutely true. But a lot of that is because of risk aversion. They don't want to spend money. They're afraid of games that are not profitable, you know? Trying to create a new IP is super risky. Plus, you get a lot of marketing return by using familiar names. You know, member berries. Remember this? Remember that? Okay. Almost there. I'm just grabbing my chart really quick. I got a chart for my games. And if I pull it up really quick, let me close the other windows. All right, so as I was saying, my chart. So these games are the ones I'm currently playing. I went ahead and these are my 10 games. Morrowind, Classic Oblivion, Minecraft, Final Fantasy XIV, Half-Life, what do you call it? Fallout 76, Monster Hunter World, Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition Trilogy, which is currently running Siege of Dragonspear, and then Stardew Valley and Dot Hack. This is my current rotation of games. I went ahead and grabbed them. Yeah, those are what I'm playing. You said Fallout 76 has a new B-boss. Are you playing that? Do we need to get into a group? That'd be nice. That'd probably be a good, fun thing to do. I'm gonna go ahead and actually bring my party in here. Yep. No, it's not why. It's Sanjuro first. Yeah. Yeah, I will sometimes play the same game over and over and over and over, but then I'll stop and go like, okay, it's time to play something else. A little too inconsistent. Strat, you're making videos on like everything you play, so, or not everything, but most everything you play, so it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense that you need to like play through a game as quickly as possible in order to then make a video on it. It's kind of what I did with Oblivion Remaster. I am slowly working on that video, but that's the next video. Why I went ahead and played it in 23 parts real quick. Okay, before we do anything else, I need to go sell things. No problem. Like, what you're doing works really well. At least in theory, if YouTube weren't being a bitch. Yeah. Alright. What's its, interestingly enough, this, one guy, I forgot his name now. He's a YouTuber. He covers old games. I saw a post last night where he explained that YouTube has suddenly stopped recommending all his old videos to people. Period. As of like 2 months ago. Like, none of his old videos get any views whatsoever. It's kind of scary. Just like they flipped a switch in the algorithm and just said you're fucked, basically. Okay. I'm just gonna sell both of these. The fire dragon can only be used by a heavy armed. No, I didn't do that. Glowing robes. Keep the bone armor just in case. But everything else gets sold. Briny guard. That's a level 3 water. I'm gonna hold on to that one. Versus the ocean gloves, level 2. Nah, fuck that one. Get out. Briny guard looks great though. Yep, these can all go to hell. As for those, Giganzat, we already have that. So, yes. Yeah, a lot of people advocated for doing, like, Morrowind, where you pick all the major and minor skills that you will never use so you don't accidentally level suboptimally. And I'm like, that is the worst way to play the video game. Some people have argued for that online. It's kind of crazy. All right. Algorithm gets worse for smaller channels. Correct. Absolutely correct. I would just be completely, like, I'd be a wreck if I were a slave to the algorithm. Yeah. You never play any Elder Scrolls games that way. You hate doing it that way. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Okay. We're almost good to go. I just have to check something at the Item shop. Okay, this is where we can buy recovery drinks. Got enough of those. Major souls. Buy 10, 11 more of those. Artisan souls. Yes. Let's see if there's anything else I need to grab. I'll just grab all the buffs. I'm buying a full stock of all the buff items. Since it just makes sense to use them. Anything else I missed? I don't think so, but... Let's see. More antidotes, yep. I think we're basically good. I just need to double check that I don't have any... No, I think we are good. Good to go. The professional does Thunder Dance. Storm Rage. Storm Rage is probably what I need. It doesn't matter. We're going to go safe. The UI isn't that bad for its time. No, it isn't. Make a save. And then we are going to get going. We're going to be doing adventures. The UI is the typical PS2 era thing, yeah. But I mean, it's got kind of this strategy menu where you tell people to do things versus the skills menu for yourself, your personal menu. And so you kind of choose between them because these are supposed to be players in an MMORPG, but they're NPCs in a single-player game, you know? I'm going to go do Sanjiro's quiz dungeon and probably hate it and, you know, give up. But we went ahead and we sold everything, and that's the important part. I'm glad we did that. I'm really glad we did that. All right. Let me see here. Fairy orb. All right, we got to get into the dungeon real quick, so I'm going to use a speed charm to get over there. Said some people take things too seriously. Oblivion's characters/models. You just deal with the fact that some players are incapable of being immersed. You say they butchered Argonians in the remaster, huh? Other people said the other way around there. Kind of interesting. I think that almost all the human characters in the remaster look terrible, and that Argonians fall into two camps. I think that some Argonians look like dogs, and the rest look good. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. See. Let's continue. Okay. Yep. Okie dokie. Yep. I was gonna say, oh, I have to type something really quick. Um, okay. Huh? Now then, let's get going. Sorry about that. Got distracted. Uh-huh. Oh, wow. No portals here. Eggs, though. Sorry. Ba-ba-ba-bum. The orc mouths are huge. Let's see. Some people see Oblivion as a goofy game. I see Oblivion as a goofy game. I see the remaster is even goofier. I do. Oh. Oh. If you pick the wrong room, it teleports you back to the beginning. Crazy. There's nothing wrong with it being goofy, but no, I don't take it seriously. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. A money earned is a money saved. So east. East it is. Mm-hmm. Yes, hard to get immersed in a game that has constantly hilarious shit happening. It's true. It's absolutely true. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Yep. So, virtue. Boss. What kind of boss? It is a water type, which means I need to use Fire Tornado. Tamriel is a silly place. Yes, it is. That starfish looks horrifying. Okay. Mm-hmm. Summon Knight. Yes. I think that, like, Morrowind is a little unintentionally goofy, but it really builds a serious world. Like the world building itself is really well done. It's just, the unintentional circumstances you can get yourself into in Morrowind. Are kind of where things, it's funny, but not really about how the Argonians look. I'm talking about how how goofy the games get. Oblivion and Skyrim specifically get you said jump spell guy is fun. Yes, there are some funny moments, but what I'm talking about is the overall experience. You get so tired of lazy people going fully voice acted game, this, that, everything. Looks like an indie game. I don't know. I think that every Elder Scrolls game has something going for it, for sure. But there are just some pretty big problems with Oblivion that I play. Like I can invest myself in the moment, but I don't think that you can take the game horribly seriously. Like, it's not an epic adventure. It's a series of unintentionally hilarious moments that chain together. Jump guy makes sense. Wizards are always killing themselves accidentally. Fits the world. Yes. Yes, indeed. Interesting. All right. Do it. Yep. Okay. Anyway. Ba-ba-bum. All right, Ocarina. It's Fairy Orb. Got distracted. Skyrim's actually more muted. I'm not just talking about in terms of, like, the graphics, but, like, in terms of the tone, it very much goes for that Song of Ice and Fire feeling. And, I don't know. I think it's interesting. You said you started doing restrictive gameplay in Oblivion, like limiting what you can use, and it's way more fun. Yeah, I mean, what I did in Skyrim specifically, I had those character builds where I basically said I won't do these factions, or I won't use these items, or I'll only use this particular gear set. And that definitely made Skyrim more fun, right? Because you know, trying to hammer it into the shape of an RPG, where it didn't really have RPG systems to begin with. But yeah, you said Skyrim's a lot more boring and grounded, less funny. Yeah, yes, that's what I'm saying, though. It is kind of silly. I saw what you were doing, Strat, where you were adding limitations to your playthrough. It was very interesting. Lawyer indeed. Okay. All right. I see. 2 heads are better than nothing. My game sound is off. That's lovely. It's fixed.
One man's junk is another man's blank.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and post that one there. Yes. Hold on. I'm gonna put that on social media real quick. One man's junk is another man's blank. Yes, we're gonna put that on social media. Hold on. I'm just really quick pasting. Okay. There, there we go. So, all right. That's on Twitter, and that's on Blue Sky. And then I put another one into shitposting general on my Discord. Actually, I'll put it into Japanese cartoon shitposting. There we go. All right. We got it. All right, it's pasted a bunch of places.
North, treasure. West, junk. East, keep.
One man's junk is another man's junk. It's fine. Next floor. Final boss, then the statue. Cool. Be back, Rom. See you later, Strat. I'll have a chat with you on, what do you call it? Whoa. On, Discord after I figure out, what's going on. You know, after I get home, I will, watch your video. No reason not to. I like your videos. Got the sword.
So this is it. Give it to me.
Don't worry, I know.
We give it to Sanjuro. Here we go.
Thanks for helping me again. Here, take this in return.
Okay. Very good. That happened. Very good, very good. Okay. Anyway. We did it. What is this game about? This is the sequel to a Japanese cartoon series called Dot Hack Sign. After Dot Hack Sign, there is the first game, Dot Hack Infection, then Mutation, Outbreak, and Quarantine. We're on the third game, Outbreak. And Outbreak is, we're just continuing along a very long story about, the main character was invited to play an MMORPG, and then the, main character's best friend, who invited him to the game, was killed by a sudden appearance of a creature. And, what do you call it? Became a, was put into a coma. If you ever seen Sword Art Online, it was heavily inspired by this. Yes, well, Fragment is its own thing. And, yes, you can play Fragment on an MMO, on an emulator if you want. Dot Hack Fragment, yes. Okay. Let me see here. We saved already. Looks like we are 77 hours in right now. We finished Sanjuro's quest, so that's good. Let's go ahead and figure out who's next. Word list. New K wants to talk to us. I don't know if I'm gonna do New K's quest this time. Let's go check out the other server real quick. Go see what's around here. Word list. This warps directly to Net Slum. Something tells me something's gonna happen when we go to the Net Slum. Let's see. Hello there. Morning. Okay. Isekai? No. No, it isn't. At all. Not even a bit. Heretic, that thing you just said in chat on Twitch, I thought that. I wasn't gonna say it, but I thought it. Alright, Ryoko, come on over.
Thank you so very much for inviting me today.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're gonna go to the save station real quick. Ignore Bony Grunty, which is that creature over there. Hey. Save the game. Jeez. Go. Goody goody. The GU series is really good, yeah. All right, we're gonna head over to Net Slum. Well, the oldest isekai is called Through the Looking Glass, at least the one we know about.
Oh, you're here. This is the message from Helba.
There are others, of course, but, you know, it's an argument over which one is older. Let me see here. Okay. Okay. Hello. All right. Come to Tested Quicksilver Valkyrie alone.
Oh, and one other thing. Ever since that day, there's been a troublesome fellow living here. Since you are here, can you get rid of it?
Get rid of what?
The data bug is at the opening in the back. I'm counting on you.
I see. I see. Oh. Crap. That is a data bug. Crazy. Yeah, this thing is wood tolerant, so what we need to do is go heals. And then we use Giganzot. It will change its elemental affiliation when you data drain it, which we have to data drain it in order to kill it. If you look at the actual health bar of the data bug, the health bar goes down, but the data is corrupted, so you don't actually know how much health it has. And we're just gonna only use skills on this thing. Hey, Ruzot. Our goal is to hit this until it's Protect broken, then we use Data Drain on it. And that will allow us to get at its true health values. Okay. There's score O. We'll do one more drain. And go. Hell yeah. Okay. 400 EXP lost. Okay. We did it. It's finished. Give me a second. I gotta fix something. There's some nonsense with this. There we go. Think fixed it. Double checking here. Yeah, it's not a problem. I saw something weird in the background and was like, can I fix it? The answer is no.
Thank you.
Feng Shui.
All right, let's go back to town.
Okay. Go. back to town. Okay, we're gonna have a different place to go visit in just a second, so let's first save over the oldest file. Yeah, the oldest file. That was not a save, that was a cancel. Okay. Gonna be doing something in a different window for a second, and the secret to everybody. Hold on a second. Okay. Just a moment. I mess with some things. Quite silly stuff. Okay. Who would you talk to save your game? Yeah, exactly. The save shop. Very strange. You think you'd have a user interface for that, but no, they wanted you to talk to people while doing basic stuff. Right. I need to go alone to a different location. Give me a sec. Gotta say goodbye to everyone else in my group. And get going. I don't need to log out. I need to disband the party.
Thank you for today.
Is it El Hazard and Isekai? Yes. Yes, it is. Very much so. There are two El Hazard series. There is... there is El Hazard, The Magnificent World. And that is a, what do you call it? That is like a short form, like 6-episode OVA series, which I highly recommend. Then there's El Hazard the Wanderers, which is more of a long-form series, which isn't nearly as well done, in my opinion. The Magnificent World, like, how do I phrase this? They are both, they use the same characters in the same world, but they have different continuities, right? So, different events happen with the same characters in the same world. And, in the Magnificent World, there's kind of a romance between the main character and a demon goddess. Whereas in the Wanderers, there's a romance between the main character and a princess. Different setup completely. I find that the Wanderers is far less brave. But, again, I had a bunch of my, quote-unquote, tendencies confirmed by certain events that happen in El Hazard. Anyway. Let me see here. What are you staying awake for? To go outside. Seriously, to go outside. Okay. Let me figure out what the hell we're doing now. I gotta go to the... I gotta make a save. Then I gotta turn around and do another thing. Give me a sec. Cool, cool. Yep, save first. Facebook. Oh no, you're talking about the metaverse. Remember when they had, like, he spent billions of dollars on this really, really shitty, like, almost Legoland avatars? I'm remembering that. Like, how much money did Mark Zuckerberg waste? Does anyone have the actual figures? Like, I'm curious about this. I've completely forgotten exactly how much waste there was at Meta. Oh no. Okay. Let me see here. You must go alone. Alright, this may be a mistake. Oh. Tiny apple. Oh no. I recognize this dungeon type. I really do. This dungeon type in particular is, what do you call it? Who said 46 billion is a lot of money? It is a lot of money. Like, there are some countries that don't have that much money. Alright, let's see. I'm wondering if I'm okay to do this alone. I may have to go and level up some more. We'll find out. I saved it beforehand, so we shall see. Spiderweb, go away. Good. Okay, what kind of bugs are these? Water. Water bugs. So I need fire. I need Bivekrom. Damn! Bivekrom melted that thing. Alright, that's a wood type, so we need to use Giganzot. Wait. There it is. Wondering about that? Should have given it to you. Yeah, exactly. Okay. No more mana. We kill this guy or we die. Oh wait, we just drained mana from him. Did Zuckerberg's early metaverse look terrible? Oh, it still kind of looks terrible, but like it's absolutely crazy how he discussed this idea of like what he really wanted out of the metaverse is he wanted to control it. Like he saw Ready Player One, which contained the metaverse, and the whole point of Ready Player One's metaverse is that it was open source, right? And he thought, well, you know, maybe I'll get it on the ground floor and I'll control this, right? That's what he really wanted to do, is he wanted to be in control of this metaverse, so that he could, you know, nickel and dime people for virtual real estate and shit. He expected people to work and live in the metaverse and go shopping and clubbing in the metaverse. And you know what? It's kind of funny because I'm thinking about Final Fantasy XIV, where indeed you do, like, you can go clubbing. And I'm just like, well, shit. Like, there are people who would do that. They really would. And not most people, but he's got this idea that you would you'd use you said 14 is arguably the best glorified chat room in existence. I mean, it's kind of crazy because before Second Life started to like melt in on itself, it was actually really good at that. I remember like Second Life was just really getting started when I was kind of hopping out of what do you call it, like yeah, Second Life was just getting started around the time I was just finishing up with college. So I'm thinking, like, I remember going to the computer lab for something and seeing a dude who was playing a dragon person, and that was my introduction to the fact that scalies existed. It had never occurred to me. I'd seen the occasional, you know, like furry person, and I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. But I had no conception of the scalies existing until the whatchamacallit, until I saw someone in Second Life. I mean, I wasn't like, I was at the computer lab, and they were on Second Life at the college in public. Yeah. It was like, yeah. Yeah, you can see Zuckerberg having nefarious plans for the metaverse. That's what just it. He wanted to be on the ground floor to control it. He wanted to own it. Let me see here. I'm reading a thing real quick. Okay. We can go. Remember getting this game from Blockbuster? Yeah, there's 4 games, and you import your data file from one to the other to the other. That you should check out VR Chat if you think so. Yeah, I mean, this is technically, although heavily modified, this model I'm using is a VRM, so it can be ported into VR Chat. I just don't sit in a chat room very much. That's the unfortunate reality of the situation. Second Life was interesting for what it was, definitely, but I can't see myself actually sitting in a chat room for extended periods of time. Whoop, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. All right, we're gonna do a healing potion. Another healing potion. Yeah, you know what? Fuck this. I'm looking at this. This is not gonna go well at all. I think, and all of the GUs. Do you have the GU on Steam? Because the GU on Steam adds more. You remember UK friend telling him he got charged because he assaulted someone in Second Life? I mean, if there's records of it, sexual harassment is harassment, no matter what you do it in. Whether it's a video game or a place of work or somewhere else, you know, harassment's harassment. Now, I'm gonna quit to the title screen. Fuck this. I'm gonna go level up more. The main quest is advancing. It just isn't for me. You said VR Chat for you is mostly a 3D Discord alternative, where you can do a bunch of physical stuff too. I get that. I totally understand the concept. I just, I'm always doing, I'm always doing a variety of tasks. I'm multitasking like all the time. So I couldn't see myself controlling a character. I guess I don't do a lot of Discord voice conversations, you know? Like, I do sometimes, but for the most part, it's not like a public situation. It's more like I call the friend in DMs, you know? I'm always, you always see the internet as separate in real life? Well, yes, obviously. Like, fictional works are obviously fictional. However, there's a problem when the communications you're having with other people are real. And, people use online communication as a vector for harassment. You know, the block button is great when it works, but there are people who will go out of their way to create, you know, dozens or hundreds of accounts and bypass stuff like that. You know what's kind of funny? I think the only thing keeping VR chat from being as good as Second Life would be modding, like proper modding. The problem is that they have gone out of their way to like install an invasive anti-cheat. I've hopped into VR chat a couple times. I just don't have a use for it. Since I'm always multitasking and, you know, if I hop into like a Discord call with someone, it's usually not to just chat. It's usually to facilitate some kind of gameplay. Like if I'm going to go do Fallout 76 with somebody, I want to have them in a live voice chat. That is not tied to the game, because the last time I tried that, oh boy, that was bad. Anyway, Gardenia. No, we want Ryoko.
Thank you so very much.
You said you take trolls as part of the ecosystem. I understand where that is a valid point of view, but...
Why, hello there. Give me just a moment. I'll be right there.
Imagine not terminally online people who get home from work and just want to chat, just want to hang out, just want to get a particular thing done within a limited amount of time. And you were an admin in a WoW guild when a troll kept making new characters to get in. You had to explain that there was a huge disparity in the time it took him to make a new character versus pressing ban. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. I'm gonna go try to find a new area. 54, 52, 59. 68's probably pretty good. We should have taken that one. Darkness. Going to a darkness area. You think it'd be a pretty good idea to be held accountable for your communication with other people? Yep. That wouldn't it take a troll weeks to level a character to a high-level guild? I don't think they're a high-level guild. I think they're probably a social guild that has a troublemaker ruining the social space. Damn. What kind of spell we need to use? Giganzot. In real life, you are able to excommunicate someone. You're able to tell them, you are not welcome at my house, go home. And that is a, oh, that's magic tolerant. We gotta use standard attacks. Yep. My goodness. Okay. Anyway. Gale of Swords. Much better. Hell yeah. We're trying to level up in this area, so we're going to clear the field first. We may not even do the dungeon. Not sure. But we're going to buff ourselves up. Updo. I had no idea there's a PlayStation with a team dealing with Fortnite and Minecraft. That's pretty interesting. Anyway. All I'm saying is that... my goodness, let's see. Oh, wait. He said, it's always been odd to you how internet as a method of communication for whatever reason has been normalized. It's a toxic shithole. It is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I mean, I lived through the Unreal Tournament 2004 voice chat. You know, where people would just say whatever they wanted, unmoderated. I used to go to a chat room, but you had to leave because you couldn't deal with the trolls anymore. Yeah. I mean, problem is, there's a good chunk of people who've decided to make the internet their personal debate club and argue in bad faith. And it's just like, yep. You said it's not that people don't understand the internet for what it is. It's most people recognize that it's a waste of time to get upset. Really depends on the situation. Not always true. I think that there is value in having a place that you can come back to and not have to worry about bullshit, at least on a large scale. It's why blocking and filtering tools are so important in places that have freedom of speech. Because, again, in real life, you can simply tell someone to get out of my fucking house. Whoops. Let's see. Wise man there. Fortune. Yep. For how wide the internet is, you can only hear people talk about how narrow their experience is. Okay. This is actually a big deal I've been talking about for a while now. Hold on a second. Let me grab a picture. It's I think it was called trying to find it. It's a pretty informative chart. It's I'm gonna go ahead and go to my post here. I know I posted it, so there. I need to do a search. So I posted something a while back, and it's pretty good. The internet used to be spread out. Correct. Absolutely correct. It definitely has problems because of how narrow it's become. You know, we used to go to different forums, and different forums would have different things. Oh, I remember the matchmaking era thing there. That was good too. Multiple memes for multiple situations, but it was algorithm. Hold on. I'm typing the word algorithm, and I need to make a post. Yeah, only I posted it. Maybe I put it in a different account. Let me see. It's super interesting. Yeah. Oh, well. Basically, what happens is someone will hear person A. It was opinion. Yeah, opinion A contradicts opinion B. Hold on. This is a phenomenon on the internet, which yes. Social media represented by Goombas. Okay. This is our algorithm future now. When it comes to the internet, right? Basically, what's going on is you get people who have opinion A that contradicts opinion B. We have opinion B that contradicts opinion A. But when shoved into a social media algorithm where you see people who are basically coming at you because of your thoughts, you'll find that more and more people are conflating different people as this one nebulous entity, and social media algorithms are doing this. They're distorting how people see the world. This is only one example, but it's a very prevalent example of things that happen when you use social media. What I'm trying to say is that social media itself distorts people's view of the world. And, you know, when you talk about how narrow people view things, this is a big part of it. The fact is the algorithms keep you boxed into a single community or a single point of view. I have multiple social media accounts for multiple reasons. And ever since posting certain things, it has gone drastically in one direction or another. It's very interesting and also very scary because having access to all these other accounts, I'm able to witness just how boxed in each one of those accounts is. I'm eating something real quick. Hold on. See, this is the real reason for the avatar is I can eat things. But, yeah, so it's a very interesting situation. That's I'm not saying there's anything to be done about it other than to be self-conscious, to be aware of yourself, you know. That says someone using a cat avatar. We'll turn that off for now. I'm actually good. Yeah. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah. All kinds of crazy shit going on. Mm-hmm. Think we got it? No kill GG. I've never heard of that. But oh, one more thing I want to look up, and it's not from my account, so I gotta find it. It's called let me see. There was a particular chart that I was looking for. Ah, I found it. Okay. Yeah, this is a good one. Let me grab it. Okay. So, back in the day when we had servers, right? Oh, we had the different types of gamers, right? So you have the wacky gamer, the stoner gamer, the hardcore gamer, and the normal gamer. You know, the wacky gamer runs on Ice World and other crazy maps. Maybe the stoner gamer just wants to sit back and relax, so they play on a 2.4 server or a Dust server, you know. You got the hardcore gamer who wants to, you know, they find a server that allows trash talk and penalizes being bad, right? You got the normal gamer, they just play a mixture of things until they figure out which of these zones they fit into, right? And so all of these people became happy gamers. However, in the new matchmaking era, this guy, the wacky gamer, goes, I can't play the game however I want. I've been reported because I want to play, you know, the engineer Torbjorn. Forever, and I'm told that that's a bannable offense. And then the stoner gamer goes, it's just a game, come on, why am I reported for being this character, you know? And then the hardcore gamer, I can't believe how shit you all are. And the normal gamer goes, It's a good game mechanically, but all the players are so toxic and unhappy all the time. Why do the devs take so long to respond to my reports? Right? And so, basically what's happened is when we had separate servers that catered to separate communities within the same game, these sub-communities were able to all find mutual enjoyment. However, now that everyone is shoved together through a single pipeline, people are overwhelmingly miserable. But they're chasing that battle pass or those login rewards, whatever. They're chasing something, and instead of playing for fun, intrinsic rewards, which is the enjoyment of what do you call it? Just to enjoy it, right? They are seeking extrinsic rewards in the form of, like, whatever they need to get done, you know, like the battle pass or whatever, you know? And so it's this is why modern multiplayer gaming is pretty terrible, or even worse. You feel compelled to play every day, but you don't really know whether you're having fun or not. And that's the worst, because that's a job. They have tricked you into working a job for them. Okay. Let's go. The daily login reward. Yes, what I'm trying to say is, if you ever doubt that you are actually having fun, you should probably cash out. That's my recommendation. Okay. Now then. Okay. Well, gotta kill this thing. Everyone skills. I say everyone use skills. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die here. I need to use Ride-On to kill this thing. Ride-On. They're weak to Ride-On. Bam. Good. Yeah, these two are just weak to lightning. So I just need to hit them with lightning. 3 players there to keep the paid player going? Yes. That is correct. Does it apply to relationships? Well, I wouldn't say so. However, if you want to equate a free-to-play game with a relationship, that is some abusive, fucked up shit right there. Like the free-to-play games. Holy crap. Like, they'd be the worst of the worst, wouldn't they? Okay. Lightning bolts. Damn. Awesome. It ran away. It's dead. EXP for everybody. Oh, yeah. Okay. Fortune wire. Let's see what's in this chest. Water beast. You only play test Fallout Gamma? Yeah, you said alliance roulettes. I don't do alliance roulettes that, like... Sorry, I don't do, like, the daily roulettes in Final Fantasy XIV much anymore. Because, like, it turns out all the things I want to do are in the current expansion, and I can earn the tomestones a different way. Do a deep dungeon. Do, what do you call it? Just, you know, run the newest dungeon and melt down the gear. And along the way, I'm getting the tomestones. Hunt trains, yeah. Hunt trains. But only if I don't create a hunt train. I just join one if it's, you know, fun. Like, if one's around, I'm just like, yeah, I'll jump in. All right. Now then. Let's see. Kill Danny, thank you for that key mailer website. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have 10 games in my rotation right now. Not sure I'll be doing that. Like, jeez. Give me a sec. Right. Let me see. No worries. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's neat. Like, definitely have that for other people. Like, it's a good link. I'm just gonna give it a thumbs up, Blair. What do you call it? Yeah, I'm looking at my situation going, oh god, I have so many games. I have so many games. When am I gonna play them all? You hope we can catch the Baldur's Gate playthrough? Yeah, I'm hoping to continue it soon. Like, I'm still in Siege of Dragonspear. Mandragora? Mandragora. Not Mandragora. Mandragora. Okay. What an interesting pronunciation. Okay. Gonna kill that other creature there. Okay. That hand of God looks kind of scary. With his blades. Hiring me as a consultant would be most effective. Okay. We're gonna use Giganzot on the creature over there. Yeah, that's the one. Need to make sure these targets are good. Yeah, I usually believe if you're able to buy a game, you definitely should. Oh god, I need to go. Yeah, healing. I need to hit a Gale of Swords. My goodness. Implying what is said, if you're not having fun, play the game, don't play it. Applies to 14 with you? Yeah, I agree. You don't think Baja 2 is enough to make you go through Dawn Trail? Fair enough, fair enough. I enjoyed Dawn Trail after I got past the first trial. And I've been really enjoying the post-patches. But, it's definitely no Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers is legitimately the most interesting piece of MMO content to come out ever, in my opinion. Outside of things that, you know, are like explicitly multiplayer based. What I mean is, when I say Shadowbringers is the most interesting thing ever, I mean like in terms of the current trend of MMOs that are acting like single player games. Like, I have no idea what it would take for them to write another Shadowbringers. Yep. A bee with swords? I don't know anything about that. Okay. This one needs Giganzat. Oh, no. Everyone attacks. Okay. Gale swords. We're gonna have everyone go with first aid. Bee Pokemon. I've been enjoying all the games in my rotation. I am mildly irritated at the fact that I couldn't get oh. Let me see here. Anyway. Shenanigan. I got distracted by a thing. Okay. Sorry. Crap, there's 3 of them. This is gonna be bad. Everyone use first aid. Heal me. Please heal me. We don't understand. Alright. Oh wow, I got killed. I just got murdered. Wise Man's gone too. There's 3 of them. I've been enjoying all the games in my rotation, but I'm mildly irritated at the fact that I don't have I didn't necessarily get to play through every single thing of Final Fantasy 14 before that ended. I didn't get to play through everything of Oblivion Remastered before I had to like dump that. I did all the factions, but like there were little side quests that I kind of wanted to look at. Just like I don't have enough time for all of the games. Period. Just don't. Doesn't work. Yeah, Wise Man just got resurrected and then got murdered again. It's hilarious. These enemies, there are too many of them. Okay, that one's dead. Good. But we need to use a resurrect to pick up this guy here. Like, I would love to 100% more games. That's what I'm trying to say. Whoop. She tends to enjoy more casual games like Mario Kart and stuff like that. You know, we both enjoy Final Fantasy 14 together. But she definitely plays more casual games. No question about it. Okay. Let me figure out how to get him to heal himself. Heal or be healed? What? Wise Man, what are you doing? Trying to leech health off these guys. Heal drain. Looking forward to the new Mario Kart. We looked at the new Switch and it just isn't worth it, considering we're enjoying what we've been playing, you know? It's one of those situations where you just kind of shrug and go, like, the new Switch can wait. Like, you know, you look at what one purchase is worth versus another. And, like, there are so many other things to buy. Mm-hmm. What was a test like, you is she better at me than Mario Kart? No, I'm afraid she's better at me, in, Marvel vs. Capcom, too. We're about on par. Dretch, if you're talking about an Oblivion-like, check out Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. It even has a free playable demo. Oh, speaking of fighting games, holy fuck. You said ears changing? Yeah, ears changing. No. Okay, so it turns out the Guilty Gear source code all leaked. The whole ass thing. And it's compilable. As in, people have been making their own Guilty Gears. And it can't, all the dev tools leaked too. All of the development tools and the source code and everything. There are people on the internet right now who are playing custom compiled versions of the current Guilty Gear, and it's really funny. Yeah, it's really fucked. Anyway, I just thought I'd mention that. It's super interesting. My goodness. All right, let's get going. A lot of drama in the fighting game sphere, players and developers. Yes, fighting games are very stiff in design. True. All right. But yeah, I mean, as people have pointed out, there are no, like, there's no BlazBlue. There's, like, the company isn't, like, producing any of its other properties. They put all their eggs in one basket with that Guilty Gear game. And the internet now has the source code and development tools. Okay. Everyone go and kill. We're gonna hope they don't die. I'm telling them to all heal. I'm also telling them to get physical damage resistance. Damn it. Okay, I gave everyone physical damage resistance and told them to heal. Meanwhile, I'm going to lightning bolt these mages to death, the death maidens. Damn it. Fuck! Need to kill these. Hopefully they can survive. Okay. I'm gonna ride on the crap out of this. Yeah, he's already dead. Fuck. Very fucked. Okay. Gonna kill this guy. Damn it. Okay. I will use a healing potion, she said. Okay. I'm getting this. It's dead. There's another one. I missed that one. Completely missed that one. Cool. It's dead. That is perfect. All right, let's have a look. Hold on. Okay. I'm just asking the wife something. We use Discord. It's true. We like... I'm just, yeah. Looks like this is where I'm going to have to gate out. This was cool. This was really cool. But the wife will be here downstairs, I mean, in about 5 minutes. So I need to start wrapping things up because I'm going to help her get something from storage down here in the basement. And then we're going to go shopping. And I've It's why I've been staying awake the whole time, all 3.5 hours. Waiting for all the stores to open, and they are now open, so this is pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and log out. Huzzah. We save the game. That is fine. Quit. My goodness. Yeah, I don't know when I'll be back, but I'll be running other things for sure. No question about it. Like, I've been enjoying this quite a bit. In fact, I can turn this off now. There we go. As I was saying, let me have a look at the. I don't have to go yet. Like in another couple minutes, but I want to check something really quick. Yep. Okay. Let me see. Yeah. So what I was talking about was I had my little chart here. I had my little chart, and I've been playing a lot of Morrowind, and I just hit .hack because it's, you know, at the end there. I'm thinking about letting Stardew Valley sit for a little bit, and I'm planning on doing Oblivion, followed by like Baldur's Gate or something. I don't know. It really depends on what order we can get to stuff and how much, you know, how things are going. Folks asked about the maid outfit, and the answer is 27th. Final Fantasy XIV will have new content. I'll probably wear it then. But, no. I will see you all soon. I got a few things to do. There's a chance I will see you all this evening instead of, you know, tomorrow. But, I'm running. See you later.